Hey, my name's Tom.
And I am Vinny.
And we just got home.
We just got home.
That's right. Alright, so today we have a special episode. We're talking about a documentary we saw called...
The
Phenomenon. Aliens.
Oh.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah, it's called The Phenomenon. It is directed by James Fox.
Not to be confused with Jamie Foxx.
That's all I'll say about it in terms of that. Written by Mark Barashk and James Fox.
It was on Amazon Prime, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was on Amazon Prime. I'm not sure if that's the only way to get it, but just Google it and you'll find out.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start with this, man? It's a lot of info.
It is a lot of info. Let's start with...
Do you remember how we were going to start this?
Yeah, I got this. Do you believe in aliens?
I am a believer. Now, are they little green men with slanted eyes? Well, according to the end of the movie, I think so. Hold on. You think I'm being offensive with this? They have slanted eyes for real.
You're right.
That's what everybody. They have like the angled. How else am I supposed to say it?
You know what?
Oval eyes?
I don't think that's the only way aliens are. I mean, sure, maybe some have.
Well, that's like the main depiction of it, though.
Well, they always say no. I feel like the common thing is like those big black eyes.
Right, and they're kind of like slanted, angular. Right, they're angular. Usually, they're kind of like angled up.
Look, either way, they're huge.
Huge big eyes, little mouths, skinny, scrawny. They're like long fingers, big oval head. No junk, no like nothing downstairs.
Nothing down.
They probably don't even have a booty.
Ooh, that's.
But anyway, we're getting off on a tangent here.
That's like me, guilty as charged.
So, I mean, I believe in other life out there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And you as well?
Yeah, me too. There's got to be. How could there not?
Yeah.
With all the possibilities of all those stars, there's got to be some sort of other planet that
could be something.
That could be another home somewhere for somebody else.
It's got to be something, you know.
Yeah.
Humans, is there a doppelganger Vinny and Tom out there?
Probably.
In another dimension?
Probably.
Another dimension. And I should start off to say that me personally, not a huge UFO. What do you call it?
Dude, you got a poster right here of a UFO.
Oh, the X-Files, I Want to Believe thing?
I mean,
yeah. I kind of know my stuff. No, I really don't.
He's an expert.
I'm interested in it, but I don't have newspaper clippings posted all over my wall.
Oh, with the red yarn connecting the dots.
Yeah. So we're going into this kind of green. I'm assuming you're kind of similar. You're not like.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're into it, but.
I'm into it. I think there is something. So whenever the news pops up of, oh, this was spotted over, my ears prick up and I want to be aware of like, oh yeah, awesome.
You want to be aware? Oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, in July 2020, last summer, that was the kind of crazy news that we saw spring up, and it seemed to kind of get kind of washed away in the background a little bit. I feel when I first saw it, I was like, wasn't as important because you had all the pandemic going on, but the release of the Pentagon releasing all the footage.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think this is kind of what has led to this moment of this documentary being released, because they do talk about that in the documentary.
Yes,
Pentagon.
different pilots and actual officials, army generals or whatever, lieutenants have said, well, yeah, this happened and this is not from Earth.
I mean, I think it's pretty real once you see old, like you said, old war stories or fighter pilots seeing this stuff and talking about it firsthand. That's something like pretty cool that you don't normally see you usually see all these people that are like, oh, I saw it out there and it picked me up and ate my cow. See a lot, and then you're like, oh, that's not real. But then you start hearing these people that you wouldn't really expect to hear it from, I guess.
Yeah, people that have like a, I'll just say something to lose as far as like maybe their jobs or high ranking officials. Like if they spoke out about stuff like that, well, he's out. Let's get him out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you do speak up about it, well, I mean, for me, I don't get it. Why? You would just have to tell the truth. Just say the truth of like what you saw, and that should be it. But
Are you talking about them fearing for their lives?
Yeah.
Basically. I think that's part of it, is that they're probably scared that they might come after them and just ruin their, rub their name in the dirt, Who knows?
It sucks because they didn't do anything wrong. They just saw something.
Yeah. Well, now
saw stuff.
the Pentagon releases it and everything's okay now.
Give me a break, guys.
By the way, is the Pentagon actually a pentagon? How far down does it go? Do you think there's an underground basement that just goes down and down?
I think so. I think it's like the movies. There's got to be some sort
There's an elevator that just takes you to the center of the earth.
I think there's like secret stuff, of course. Containment units down below of creatures from...
That might be where the aliens are.
See?
Yeah. Well, this movie starts off with all the it goes back to the beginning of maybe like the very first sightings, And I was just watching. We were just watching some of this footage. It's pretty crazy because it's just stuff you would never really see before. The Tic Tac is the common term now for the Tic Tac video, and some of these other weird stuff.
Cigar shapes.
Yes, ovally, usually shiny. But yeah, it starts off, goes into all the history and where it all kind of began. It even brings up some of the Oregon stuff, like...
McMinnville?
Yes.
McMinnville, Oregon. Not very far from here.
Farmer Trent, I believe his name was. And his camera, taking pictures with the camera.
Yeah.
And those photos they show, from my memory from the film, they almost look too good. In a way, there's one photo especially where it's like frozen, and I guess either the saucer must have been so still that he was able to take this photo and make the saucer stand. Because there's one photo where it just looks like it's just standing in time. Yeah, it wasn't even moving.
That's a good point, because maybe that thing was like just hovering right there, and he was like,
perfect. He just got the perfect shot.
Yeah.
Because those cameras are not... he had it's like an older camera.
Yeah, because if it was, it had to have been just hovering. Because if it was like zooming by, or even just,
it would have been
that old camera would have had like some sort of motion.
Oh yeah, it would have been just like a smear.
Yeah,
blurred smear on there. But yeah, one of those photos, it was just like perfectly still, which I thought was a little odd. But still, pretty cool stuff.
And it also said the wife and the husband who took the photo.
Oh yeah, they interview the granddaughter or one of the... I forget who exactly. Yeah. It was like an older woman though. I can't remember.
I forgot too, but the thing that stuck out to me was that they didn't profit from any of this.
Right, I was just gonna say.
Like, oh, it happened. Like, here's our pictures.
That's the one thing that makes their stories so that much more believable, because it's not like they're setting up shop like they do in Roswell. You have all those convenience stores that are selling alien balloons and T-shirts and beer and all this random junk.
Yeah, good point.
And then you have this honest, down-to-earth farmer who's just like, why would I want to lie about this? It's like, what do I have to gain from trying to make a story up like this? So a lot of those, especially towards the end of the documentary, that becomes more prevalent.
Yeah, those type of witnesses, I feel, have more credit to what they say and what they show, because they didn't profit from it. They're just putting out what happened.
Right, absolutely. And it's cool that the Pentagon released this stuff, because it makes it more credible now, because obviously they know they've spotted UFOs.
Yeah. Now, why start being okay with, all right, yeah, that happened. I feel like there's some sort of
Why tell us now?
yes.
When I first saw it, my first thought was like, this is not as important as it should be right now, because I felt like it was kind of getting like swept under the rug how they announced it during this pandemic. But I know it's getting more push now, more attention now. But when it first came out, it seemed like it just got like it was like it was buried in the haystack of what everything else that was going on. But I think so. At first, I was like, maybe they did it then, so the impact wasn't as big. But I don't know. Maybe they just kept getting pressure from UFO enthusiasts and truth seekers. And eventually they're just like, we'll give them this little bit, because obviously they're not telling us everything.
Yeah, that's true. Like maybe they were starting to get bombarded with too much truth. They're like, we got to give them something. We got to, or else we're going to lose our credibility as far as like official,
right?
Government.
Yeah, because I'm sure a lot of the military people they talked to in the documentary probably were on need to know like order or some kind of beforehand. I don't know. Or maybe they just, I don't know if they had been in interviews prior to this or not, but it was cool to hear their story. But yeah, other than that, I'm not really sure why they would release it now all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's curious.
It is curious. Some of these ships too, they're so small. I had wrote down unmanned ships. They might just be like little drones spying on our planet, seeing what's going on.
Yeah, I had always just, for some reason, just thought, oh yeah, something is in there. But it's true, like we were talking about, we have drones, humans have drones to go and like, canvas the land or whatever. Why couldn't, other people or other creatures, whatever, from parts of the universe be doing the same thing, so they don't, maybe they don't know the environment out here, so yeah, we're gonna send unmanned craft to go check it out.
Exactly, especially since drones, the drones we have are getting more and more advanced. I mean, we have drones the size of like flies, practically, little tiny ones. I think they've made them
holy crap,
pretty small.
Yeah, that's
maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but they are tiny. I've seen ones that are really at least a quarter size, and they use the ones to do those light shows too at like concerts and venues, outdoor venues.
Dang.
So the drones we've been making are crazy. So yeah, I mean, it's easily could just be something sent that doesn't make a return trip. It just goes into orbit and then there it's gone.
Disintegrates out there.
There's a lot. I mean, you could go into very, very mind-bending theories of were those even like on the same timeline as us? Because how space.
Oh yeah.
It could be like a distant memory of what we had like had happened in the past, or just like I don't know. I had written down something like that, like a past or future projection, or like a glitch in the Matrix.
That's a neat. Oh boy.
Yeah, you can go pretty deep into thought there.
I think just with all this stuff, you just have to try to keep an open mind, because nobody knows. We just know that, there's some unexplainable stuff.
Exactly. Project Blue Book was the Air Force is which is like a UFO research team or something.
I think so.
Is that what it was? We watched this last week, so our brains aren't too fresh on the topic, but I tried to write down a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Project Blue Book, I think it was, if I remember correct, it was, and I think it's funny how our brains are, with the info, like, foggy. Anyway, Project Blue Book was, they started that up to,
it was like
they were getting all these crazy amount of, like, cases from witnesses, calls, so they had to do something with it, so they started filing these, and I think Project Blue Book is what became of that. We're getting all these cases and different accounts, so we need a task force or whatever to follow up on at least the major ones that have some clout. Like go investigate.
Right.
And now, man, could you imagine being part of that task force in that time? I mean, even now, but way back then.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to go what?
I'm
on it. Let's go look.
Well, we can move into the children that saw the discs, and this was when it was in Australia. This is the first group of school children they talked to. There was a smaller group, and even the science teacher confirmed that something happened, but I don't think he wanted to be on film because he was worried. Because
they were shooting from over the shoulder while they were interviewing.
Right. And I think he was the one that got talked to about the men in black that showed up. The guys in uniform showed up and made him not say anything about it.
Yeah, those guys, man.
It's like, you know...
It doesn't... Why keep it hush? I don't understand that. And then threaten people to not talk about it. It doesn't make sense.
Well, that's how the world works. They hide information to prevent hysteria, mass hysteria from the public. Because you don't know how the public's going to react to that type of knowledge.
Yes, but there's all types of hysteria already without that stuff. So how do you justify?
Mad world.
How do officials justify this hysteria versus that hysteria?
I don't know. Aliens are scarier. Alien the unknown.
Man, humans seem to be pretty dang scary.
No idea. It could be also, but it's weird that happened to Australia. Okay, so what was interesting is that these men in black were in Australia.
Yes.
So does that mean that that organization just sends out from, like, if there's an incident, they just send out men in black to each spot, or were they actually Australian?
Yeah, is there a team in, men in black team in the U.S., Australia, Japan, different parts of the world.
All over the place, stashed away.
Yeah, so when the call's made, we got a sighting in, help me out here, give me a city.
Tokyo,
London.
And then Will Smith and
Sammy
Lee
Davis.
Davis show up. Yeah, I don't know, but that's interesting that he got talked to and was told to shut his lips. You ain't doing no talking, man.
And it's interesting how alien sightings, saucers are all over the world, not just U.S., and it's not just certain cultures. History is everybody's seen it.
Oh, it's all over the place. I mean, even at the end, they're showing, like, ancient paintings and stuff, or they're showing bright lights in the sky and stuff like that. Although some of that can kind of be interpreted different ways, like holiness, and maybe those are just God or something. But some of them do look really a little more like
yeah, you're like, huh? Why would they paint that?
Yeah. This goes off tangent a bit, but that reminds me of, like, the ancient Mayan civilization, the Mayan highway. That's like an underground highway or something that's kind of... I don't know if it's underground, but it's kind of maybe got buried or something, but they had, like, little mica lights that made it look like this weird highway. Like they made it like they were making a runway for ancient aliens or something.
Oh man.
But anyway, on to the next part. They go into the missile silo incidents during the Cold War, where there was an orange basketball sighting after they... I don't know how soon this was, but I think they were kind of theorizing that it happened after they were testing nuclear launching. And then they start seeing this orange basketball, and it was messing with all the computers in the missile silo.
Flipping all the switches.
Yeah, and making stuff combat ready, I wrote down.
So basically, what humans were doing, we caught their attention, and maybe it was too dangerous, so they came down and we're pulling the plug on this thing.
Right.
These guys are close to blowing up their blue planet, so let's
see
keep
what's
them in
going
check,
on.
or let's go investigate.
Or maybe it just makes good television for the
aliens?
universal alien gods.
They're Monday night shows.
Let's give them a laugh. But really kind of scary stuff. If that was like the case, this orange basketball messing with everything. And then there's the whole Roswell incident with the air balloon and the tinfoil silicon stuff. It's like, shit, man, is this an alien or what?
Yeah, what the heck?
I think it was.
But government officials do not.
Thought it was made it a cover up, said it was an air balloon. I don't know, man. They're aliens. They got them, man. They got the friggin' alien shit, man. They got alien feces and they're testing it and testing.
Alien feces?
Yeah, moving on.
No,
what else do you want to say about Roswell?
We're not moving on. I want to talk about alien feces.
Roswell.
Look. If they're on these ships, when they are flying them, when they're not drones, where do they go in bathroom? Where they?
They don't need to.
How do they not need to?
I don't know. They're
living creatures.
They have an app.
They have an app?
Yeah.
A feces app? Fecal app?
Their poop is digitized into their technology and used as fuel, probably.
I like that.
Electronic fuel.
I like that.
I mean, we can already use... we're using fossil fuels.
So
we've used poop as fuel. But
we're big time primitive then, compared to them.
Oh, yeah. We're still using fossil fuels? What is fossil fuel? Sludge?
T-Rexes ground up.
Bobo
bones.
Well, anyway, Roswell's crazy aliens. It's turned into a circus sideshow, convenience store. Buy an alien balloon, take it to your house, put a sticker on your fucking car. Who gives a shit? Let's fucking go. Area 51, suck it. Aliens are everywhere. Let's move to Zimbabwe, 1994. The Ariel School. The School of Children. Silver. They saw a silver oval thing. Well, this was what was crazy. Is that they all saw the same thing.
Hey, it's their account, and they saw it, and they, once you see the same thing, there's no way in heck that, somebody can tell me otherwise, or vice versa. So
that's true. And then they talk to them when they're adults. Adults don't lie. Do you think they got paid?
Wink.
Do you think they got paid for this documentary?
They did. I thought I saw one drive off in a red Ferrari.
Yeah.
Look, they didn't get paid for it. They didn't get any dimes from it.
Nobody knows them. If they did, this would have been a bigger deal. They would have had like a website about it or something. Yeah, we would have heard about it. I don't know of many people that have heard of this story outside of this documentary.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
So, this whole situation about all these kids seeing it, very credible in my opinion. They talk to them when they're a kid. They talk to them when they're grown up. They have same stories.
Same stories, yeah.
They drawings of the ship all pretty much look the same. The aliens they all saw little aliens. It's all good in my book.
All good.
Yeah. So there's nothing to gain. Why would they lie? Why would they make it up? So.
For the attention.
Super credible. I believe they saw it.
Yeah, those are the best kind of witnesses.
Yeah. And I briefly mentioned how in Rogan, why they go to kids, why they go, the past few times they go to kids, because I think maybe they feel that innocence is more honest, so that maybe they go to the kids, or as a warning they tell the younger generations, because they use telepathy to warn them about the robots, and I'm trying to be telling everybody about this. These robots are taking over the world. They're like, don't use the technologies.
I think I know why they go to the kids. Not just because they're innocent.
MJ?
Yeah, they're the future of the world. They are the future.
We are the world.
So the aliens are like, hey, we got to get them when they're youngsters. Talk to them. so that way they'll know when they grow up.
But these kids didn't do shit.
No, they didn't.
They're like, technology. I think we're on a path.
I thought I saw one on their cell phone.
There's no reversing sail. You can't reverse sail here. We're doomed. The technology isn't going away. It's going to suck us dry. We're going to use up our resources.
I'm going to drink some water.
We're going to have a tsunami. There's going to be earthquakes. There's going to be hell on earth. And we're all going to die. And scene.
Oh.
No. That got dark quick.
Big time.
But, I mean, they're not wrong. Technology is taking a hold on us. Let's try and listen to them, everybody.
Hey.
All right, that's it.
Look, I'll say this about technology. What I've noticed is when I'm at work and I'm on my lunch break and there's other people in the cafeteria also on their lunch break, everybody's on their cell phone. Head down, looking at the screen.
Yeah.
I leave my cell phone.
The bending neck. You're very good with it. Cell phone.
So I just I noticed everybody and I was the only one who was looking up at the leaves from the trees and and I was like, man, this is weird. This is so weird.
It is weird, and especially now that our work has boarded up the windows.
Yeah, there's only
and so you just have
a sliver of sky that you can see, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah, and I hate eating that. It's just depressing, nobody, talks to each other. We're all just phone. We live in the phone world now.
Well, that's how you talk to each other, is through the phone.
It is the phone world. It's a sad reality that we live in. When will it end? When will it begin?
When the aliens
intervene. You think they're going to intervene?
Yeah. What do you think about the...
oh boy.
Have you ever heard this? Where there's a...
By the way, this is probably the end of the movie talk, I guess.
I think so.
I think we wrapped this. That was the last scene
documentary.
In the movie.
What was your opinion on the... Give the documentary a grade.
I really enjoyed it. I think it might be the best alien documentary UFO sighting because they talk to so many. There's so many facts. A lot of people they talk to, A+. They talk to a lot of credible sources, man. It's pretty good. A lot of these stories I've never heard before. All right, so that's my grade. What do you think?
I give it a solid B+. All
right.
I feel it was good. The information was presented super crisp, clean, but yeah, like I was saying, I feel like there wasn't. I feel like this was not really news to me. I feel leaving the show, I felt like I haven't really learned anything new.
Mm.
Like we've always got this kind of. Well, this thing has been hidden for so long. This info, we've been sitting on it. Let's.
I feel like a lot of it was new, though. The kids, though, that stuff is all new.
Well, not what I mean is
stories?
not just the actual facts or accounts, but that.
Just the general
the gist,
knowledge
yeah,
of
there's stuff. It's hidden, and well, here it is. There's been other documentaries where things have been told.
But it's actually proof now. There's actual proof that the Pentagon is owning up to, which I guess is important.
That is true.
So it was a good watch. It's not full of flair. It's pretty much just straightforward interviews with people and their accounts and stories. And you know what? It's good. A. I'll take it down from a plus. I'll give it an A. A+ is too much. That's like perfection.
Yeah, I'll give it a B-.
Nobody gets an A. The kid that got an A+ in school hit the road.
Yeah, I used to get A+, and I, specifically remember telling my teacher, just give me an A.
Teacher's pet.
And then she gave me an A-.
All right, well, let's. So that's it for the documentary. We enjoyed it.
It was fun to watch.
But now, let's go into something a little different here. Have you ever seen anything weird out there? Have you seen any aliens talking to aliens other than the people you know?
I have not.
All right. I'll say some things. One time when I was camping out in the Three Sisters wilderness of Oregon.
Yeah, I'm listening.
This was the coolest thing I may have seen when I'm looking up in the sky, and you're in the sky. There's no light pollution. It's just pitch black. You can kind of see the Milky Way. And I remember looking up.
What'd you see?
And I was looking at this one star that was pretty bright.
Oh, yeah.
And then I just see it get extra bright. It was just like,
yeah,
boom, and then it disappeared.
It disappeared?
No word to lie. It just was like a flash. I was like, did I just see a star die? I think I saw a star die. And that was pretty awesome. So that was one of my coolest experiences. I've seen stuff that I've questioned, like...
Satellites?
What is that? I mean, it could be... But nothing to the point where the stuff we've seen online. Like, but I remember I would see stuff and be like, is that something? Is that a plane? Is that Uranus? Is that Neptune? Is that Pluto?
Definitely not my anus. Have you seen a satellite?
I've seen it.
Oh.
Burn up.
Oh,
I've seen satellites burn up in space. Would you like to see my satellite collection?
Guys, this is his voice that he uses from time to time. Robotic.
How cool is
awesome.
it to look up into the night sky and see a shooting star and think, hey, that could be an alien invasion to come to fuck up my day.
Whoa. F-bombs.
Favorite alien movie?
Superman.
Oh, that's a cheap shot. Try to trick me. Oh, Superman's an alien. I get it.
I really like the movie. I think it's The Arrival. Is that what it's called?
The Arrival.
I think so.
Starring,
I think Forrest Whitaker.
on Google's. 2016?
Yeah.
Oh.
Arrival. That's what it's called. Arrival.
Arrival. Well, it says... 1996 was The Arrival. I'm not sure what that was about.
Yeah, it's something else.
Oh, it had this guy in it.
Charlie Sheen?
The Arrival. Zane, an astronomer, discovers intelligent alien life, but the aliens are keeping a deadly secret and will do anything to stop Zane from learning it.
Oh boy.
What the heck? I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
But yeah, the
Arrival.
But Arrival stars Amy Adams, Jeremy Renner, Forrest Whitaker, Michael Stuhlbarg, Zima.
That was
who was
a really good one.
Shang. Yeah, that was really good. It has kind of like that ink blot. They talk in like an ink blot effect, like they're kind of like squid people.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was an entertaining movie. It was pretty unique.
Yeah, to me that one, I left feeling, that feeling of the theme was kind of like, don't shoot. Let's try to actually talk or figure out how to communicate with, these creatures.
Right. It's not like an action movie. Or like Independence Day, you just straight up action. Aliens want to kill you and take over your planet.
Yeah, no, this one I feel like it Arrival, it got you thinking, like, don't shoot something first, talk it out or figure out how to understand your guest on your planet.
Right, exactly.
Because they weren't hostile, but it was very like freaky looking, so different. Army goes out there, they want to take it down, but some of the I guess the scientists in the movie convince them to like, no, don't shoot. There's some sort of messages coming. Let's try to talk.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that's the best approach. I mean, unless we're straight out just being attacked. First of all, sure, we defend ourselves, but guess what? If nobody's attacking, they're just stopping by.
Yeah, exactly. What is that movie we saw? Was it on Hulu or Netflix?
Which one?
I think it was Netflix. It was a sci-fi film where they went to a planet. The girl and the guy crash. The guy is her father, I believe.
Prospect.
That was really good.
That was awesome.
It was very cool sci-fi. Not so much alien movie, but
just exploring other planets and trying to survive. It basically seemed like those planets, different planets are like different towns here in on Earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like they'd have to go to this town to find these mines or whatever, supplies. Then they go to this planet to get, you know. That was a really good movie.
Was. You ever see...
Your friend recommended that one?
Yes. Yes, that was a good one.
They know what they're talking about.
Very cool, yeah. All the props that they used were really well designed. Have you ever seen Annihilation?
I have
with
not.
Natalie Portman. That's a really cool alien-esque sci-fi movie.
I should give it a chance.
Very underrated. Pretty much an all-female cast, except for like a couple dudes that aren't really in it that much. But yeah, it's really cool. Kind of like came out and kind of went under the radar a bit. A lot of cool sci-fi alien elements to it.
So that was on Earth?
Yes.
That was
it was like something landed and it created like this weird bubble, and inside of it is like everything bends and changes shape, and it creates all these alternate reality, like weird,
everything's
weird
altered
stuff.
in that dome.
Yeah, very strange ways.
Annihilation.
Cool movie. And then my favorite alien movie, Star Wars.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Luke Skywalker, alien, Obi-Wan, alien, Darth Vader, alien, Jabba the Hutt, human. Well, you know we're aliens, right? Humans.
Chewbacca.
Humans.
Mexican. Chewie. So.
I don't get it.
I have a cousin Chewie who's Mexican.
Oh, shout out to Chewie.
Yeah.
I don't. What was I gonna say now? Oh, I was going on a rant about how humans are technically aliens.
Yeah.
We're the aliens.
Yeah, really. If we went to a different planet and there was all these like squid people there, guess what?
That is it.
We're the freak shows.
Well, I think that's pretty much it for this, huh? If you want to go see the movie, go check it out. You can rent it if you want. I don't know.
I think it was $4.99.
Yeah, it's a good watch if you're new to the
$2.
alien scene. UFO, not paying you back. I don't have any money. I'm out of a job.
But wait a minute.
So until next time, everybody. This has been Just Got Home, and the truth is out there. X-Files fan.
We believe.
And I want to believe, as long as it's worth believing in. Send me the documents, unclassify everything.
Follow your heart. Follow your heart.